message. This is better.
All about that.
Rolling.
All right. I'll introduce the show.
Sure.
Introduce it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Focus TV Network of an ever.
All right,
Stop.
stand by. All right, go for it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Focus TV Network of another episode of #Harry and Kelly.
We have a very special guest today. We have Jessica, better known as Jay Gray.
Hi.
She's an actress, a singer, and also a gorgeous model. And she's here in the studio. We're so excited to have you.
I'm so excited to be here. How are you today?
Oh, we're grand.
Good. You both look great.
You are stunning.
I was gonna say good, but grand sounds so much better.
It
I know, it's very elegant.
Yes, very elegant. Yes.
Oh my gosh, so you have been in this industry, you're working it, you have an EP out, you're a model, with LA Models, no big deal. You're just killing it, and you're an actress too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How did you get started in the biz?
It's so funny because it all started with modeling. I was a waitress, and somebody said, you have to walk. And I thought he was trying to hit on me. And then people were like, you don't know who that is? He's not trying to hit on you, don't worry. So he put me in my first show. So it's so cool that everything branched off from there. I was raised in a music family. My father plays the piano, my sister plays the trumpet, I played the flute. You know, so it was just always this arts and entertainment things going around me, you know?
So fun.
Yeah, it is.
You're an artiste.
Yeah.
Deep down.
And like, people always try to tell me that I need to pick which one I want to do. But I'm like, that's not fair. I feel as if you can do things, you should be able to do whatever you want to do, you know, whatever makes you happy. And I just figured that I'll figure out a way to be able to do what I want.
Yeah.
Do what you want. And LA Models, that's a huge milestone to be signed by them. I mean, there's thousands of people who move out here trying to be signed by them or Wilhelmina or what's the Ford.
Next.
So that was a big milestone for you when that happened.
It was. And that's also a funny story. I came out here to actually look for representation and where to live. And I walked into there because before I left, I was like, I'm going to try one modeling agency. So I walked in and the lights were out. So I was like, they were like, no open calls today. And then someone walked out and she was like, no, tell her to sit down. I'll talk to her. And it was just, they were like, what? Like, that never happens. Like, this is like your lucky day. And so I walked, you know, I showed her my report. She said, make sure you come back and see me. So I came back when I moved back to LA. So it was kind of cool, you know? It was my first open call, and it was the place who took me.
You're meant to do it then.
Yeah.
Meant to be.
Yeah,
So
I feel
cool.
that way.
And
Yeah.
how did you get into acting? So then you started acting after that.
Well, acting is, like I said, has always been in like the forefront from theater, you know, musicals, all that type of thing. So it kind of started there. But it just branched off. I just really appreciate the idea of being able to be someone else. It's so cool because people look at you and they say, oh, you're pretty, you're this, you probably can't do that. But little do they know that I've started boxing lessons and I do hand-to-hand combat. You know, it's like,
Yes.
I just think that people should look deeper into people sometime, and I'm gonna make them look deeper into me. Like, they have no choice. You know, it's going down. You're gonna have to see it's more than just a pretty face. You know, I play basketball all the time. They always say I was the boy my dad never had.
I love
six
it.
girls, 6 of us. So I was the only girl who like played basketball or soccer and ran track, who do those kind of things. So I just use everything to my benefit and just helps me to be better, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you're an athletic lady. I like it. Oh my. 6 girls though. How does one survive with 5 sisters?
Ooh,
5 sisters?
5 sisters, yes. It's not as bad as people think that it was. They're really beautiful, smart, you know, girls, and it was a struggle because I always got the hand-me-downs because I was, you know, the youngest at that time, which sucked because I was also the tallest, so the clothes didn't even fit me right. But
You're the baby?
I'm the second to the youngest.
Second to the youngest,
Yeah.
okay.
And so it was great because I kind of learned lessons through them. I got to kind of watch what I was supposed to do and not supposed to do, and it helped me. You know, it helped me miss some things that I didn't have to go through.
I love it. That's so cool.
And your music is, because you're also a singer.
I am.
You sing and you add R&B over EDM.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going for? Because I saw a Deadmau5 video that.
Yeah, I love that Deadmau5.
Who directed that?
I did.
You did it all yourself. I had a
actually-
feeling.
I directed all of my videos. It was really funny because I sacrificed a lot to be able to put out my music. It was just like I went through this emotional period in my life where I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? You don't know what to do. You're like, okay, what can I do? So I started music. Because it was just a better way for me to express my feelings than slashing tires or, you know, doing the
yes.
typical thing
Got
that
it.
we can
Okay.
do. And it just really helped me. And EDM, I wanted to make music that I wanted to dance to. So I naturally have an R&B voice. So I decided to, or me and my team decided to just kind of put it together.
Oh, so cool. I want to be cool.
So that's actually where J. Craig comes from. It's not about being black or white. It's not about your good times or your bad times. It's about all of that creates who we are. So I decided to put black and white together, and that's where J. Craig comes from. So the music, everything that I do, I try not to make people label me or put me in a genre, you know, because creation and emotions are something that we all go through. So why does it have to be black or white sounding, or, you know what I mean? Why? Why? Just be great.
It's beautiful. God, that's inspiring.
Thank you.
I love it.
It is, yeah. And you put the music together yourself as well?
Well, I have a team that I write with. Yeah. And so we just sit down and kind of depending on how I feel or how he or she feels or whoever I'm writing with at that moment, we just kind of put our thoughts together. Yeah. And that's why the EP was called Mixed Feelings, because we all have mixed feelings. Sometimes you want to feel sexy, you know. Sometimes you're angry at the world, and sometimes you're like, I'm proof. Like, look at me, look what I can do. You know, you feel different things at different times. So music should be like that, you know. So that's why.
So
Mixed
true.
feelings.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm just inspired. You do everything.
Yeah, she does.
Literally, she directed her music video.
She directed it, yeah. And
Writing your songs.
Yeah, and you also came up with like that synergy of hip hop and trance.
Isn't it cool though?
That is really cool.
Yeah, it's really
So cool.
Yeah. And so I just try to put everything together. Like even when you work on your own personal projects, just put your acting and your music and then you don't have to pick which one. You do everything you want to do and nobody
Yeah.
can tell you.
Yeah.
You know, and it's always better to be a little layered anyway. People like texture.
And recently you were on Steve Harvey.
Yes,
It was
I
a
was.
dating show.
Yes, it was. It was called Love Elevated. And I thought that I was going on to a dating workshop. And so they said, go ahead and Jessica, go get on the flight. It's private jet. I walk in and it's full of guys. Oh.
So, okay, so you go on the Steve Harvey show. They're like, we're set you up on this dating
Just dating
boot
workshop.
camp
Yep.
type thing. So you show up to a private air jet field. You're like, oh, cool. Okay, and then it's full of men. Continue.
Can you imagine?
No,
Whoa.
it sounds like heaven a little bit.
No!
Sounds like absolute hell to me.
Why?
I would.
Oh, yeah, for you, sure.
I would get off the airplane and I would fly business class on American Airlines. I would have rounded off the private jet.
I didn't know what to do. You immediately start sweating because you're like, am I in the right place? You know, like what's going on? And then my friend Micah, she gets on, and then they say, and then Rachel from The Bachelorette, she hosted it, which was really cool. She was a really sweet girl.
She's so cute.
She is. She's even cuter in person. Like, yeah. But she said she announced that we would have to start eliminating guys, and it's like, who am I to be eliminating somebody? Like, I don't know them. So they had 1 minute of speed dating with us on the flight to Vegas, and we had to eliminate 2 apiece before we got there.
What?
Yeah, it was pretty.
What?
It was pretty crazy. But it was so fun. It was so fun because they were all really a group of great guys. Like they were gentlemen, you know. And honestly, what can I really know about anybody in a minute, you know?
Yeah.
For real.
Just like their voice. You like their voice and what they do.
Yes. Their
So on these
voices.
shows, do people really end up together long term most of the time, or not really?
It just depends.
It depends.
I wasn't quite sure. Then when I met Rachel and she's so in love, and it was like, oh, maybe I will find somebody one day. You know what I mean? Like maybe it'll be today. You know, the guy I picked was really nice. No.
Good.
Yeah, he was really nice.
He was nice.
Yeah, he's really
Good
nice.
guys.
Yeah, good guys. Yeah.
Everyone be a guy.
Yeah, be a
Don't
good
nice
guy.
guys finish last?
No.
They can get a supermodel, actor, singer. Apparently.
That's true. I always finish first, and I'm the nicest.
Yeah.
I'm too nice, and I'm always winning.
You gotta kill people
I'm
with
just kidding.
kindness.
That was a lie.
I believed you.
Oh.
Man.
See how good of an actor I am?
Yeah.
Whenever I'm mean, I get like 8 dates. I'm just kidding.
I feel like that sometimes though. I feel like
Yeah.
the meaner you are, the more guys like you. I really hate that because I'm just not that person. So I'm just not gonna end up with I'll be by myself forever. But you know, I don't care. But I just refuse to change who I am. Like I gotta be this type of woman and do no.
That's how I got you on the show because I wasn't nice. I was like,
You was like,
fine,
"Get on
I
this
guess
show."
if you want to come, maybe. You're
were
like, all right, I'll be
super
right there.
You were super nice.
I was nice. No,
Yes.
professional is different than the
Yeah.
dating world.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let's not even get on the dating world.
Oh wow. Well, why you haven't met anyone? No one's good enough for you. You are a stunning woman.
What?
Super smart. I can just tell after a couple minutes of talking to you. So I guess there
thank
is a
you.
lot to learn from someone quickly. But yeah, no, it's you just haven't found your penguin. Maybe one day.
My penguin.
Harry's looking for his penguin.
I am.
You
Yeah.
are. Everybody's looking for the penguin. I'm like, if everyone's doing that, then is everyone single in the whole world?
I know. I've been hiking Everest looking for my penguin.
It's like Jesus.
It's a metaphor of me hiking Runyon
Yeah.
looking for my date.
Oh Lord. Right.
Yeah.
It's a great start though. There's a lot of people there.
Oh my gosh. So where can we check out all your work? We can go to your Instagram,
YouTube.
Jay Gray at Jay Gray.
Everything is going to be at Jay Gray. I spell
Whoa.
it JGRAIE. I didn't want to do traditional Gray because that's boring. Yeah, everything at Jay Gray, IMDb. I actually have a couple movies, one on Spectrum Demand right now, one on DirecTV Demand. So just kind of just Google me, Jessica Gray, you know?
She's doing a lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff.
I'm making my way, you know. I just try to create what I want to see in the world, you know, be that person. So I just strive every day to work on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Inspirational.
I do want to tell you guys one more thing that's super cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited
Tell away.
about.
Tell away.
I'm so excited about is early next year I'll be releasing my first children's book, and it's called My Hair Makes Me Me. And the character is about a little girl named Graylee and her brother and her best friend. And it's just a really, really cool story.
Aw.
Just about how how older siblings sometimes have to take care of their younger siblings. And in it, they don't learn like educational, like 1, 2, 3s, but they learn like life lessons together, you know? And I feel like that's more important. I feel like kids nowadays aren't doing like, you know, learning like slowly. You know, it's like a little bit more rapid, you know, and I feel like it's easier for them to learn together. So I have 14 nieces and nephews, so I was just like, they need something that's relatable to them, you know, something that they can see themselves and understand things, you know. So that'll be coming out. So I'm really excited. It's called My Hair Makes Me Me.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's so
You do everything. Oh my God.
Everything.
I feel so lazy.
Hang on, you didn't talk about your brain surgery yet that you
stop
do.
it.
that heart transplant for all the broken hearts
Oh,
from that show. No?
Only forever. He keeps rubbing it in.
No, you're just getting to your pinnacle greatness, and so you will attract someone at the same
Yeah.
greatness. That's what someone
Oh.
told me.
That's a great way to think
I think
about
it's
it.
true, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
think of
an
that.
amazing man. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, I know it. Thank you so much.
Yes,
You are
definitely.
just. I'm so inspired to be a better person.
I'm beyond.
I'm glad.
beyond
Thank you for inviting
inspired.
me on.
Oh no, it's a pleasure having you on.
Thank you.
I want to hear more of those Dead Mouse or Cascade
Yeah, I love that.
hip hop NWA infused tracks.
Yeah. You got it. You
Yes.
God, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to end, but I guess we have to.
It's the rules.
It's the rules.
Rules of society. You have to end sometimes.
Yes. All good things come to an end.
True.
Yeah. and all bad things don't. No,
Yeah.
just kidding. That was bad.
sarcasm.
I know that was dark. I just switched it.
Thank you so much, Jay Gray. We can catch you at Jay Gray everywhere. Google her. She is the Renaissance woman of the century. I'm so excited. Can't wait to watch your career just blossom.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, guys, for watching.
Thank you. Yay.